going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Welcome back. I believe this is episode 9 of our career mode. I'm actually doing some bulk recordings just to try and get through some stuff at the moment. So we're back, as I said, with another game. This is our 4th one-day game of the competition. Currently sitting in 2nd place. We're taking on the 1st place team, and essentially we need to win this here, otherwise they are going to run away with the championship this time around. Now, before I go and get started, if you enjoy this video, make sure you give it a like. If you are new, please remember to hit that subscribe button. But without any further ado, let's go and get into the game. Alright, so it looks like another picturesque day here at the West Hobart Fields. A little bit overcast again, so that is going to help our bowling, which has been in pretty fine form in this 50 over contest to start things off. Still in there at number 6. They have actually changed things around. Tyler Collier, I don't think he has always been there, as I think the other bloke batting above him has normally been there. Playing on a grassy pitch here today, which I'm happy about. Last time we did play on a grassy pitch, we didn't get a chance to have a bowl. We did just have a bat. I believe that was in episode 7. We do now have the toss. This bloke, I'm loving the cornrows, to be fair. It is absolutely brilliant. I mean, you got to get sledged a lot for that. We have lost the toss once again, and we are actually having a bowl first, which I'm not too disappointed about, just given the fact that we are playing on a bit of a green top, and hopefully we can get some early movement. Alright, so the pitch may be green, but that hasn't stopped these blokes from going absolutely crazy. 1 for 95 off 15, currently looking as though they're going to go at over 300. They're going at over 6. That one there has been cut away, first ball. A little bit dicey considering the players that are in there. There's a guy probably at a very wide gully, and then that short third man who we do have there, you know, almost as not just a run-saving option, but we did see in the last episode he did pick me up a catch from a very thick outside edge off a drive. So we, West Hobart, are going to have to come back here. We're going to have to probably grab some wickets, break this partnership, because as I said, it has been very dangerous to date so far. They've been going, as I said, at over 6 runs per over, and not that that is a concern, because we did score 350 in the last game. So it's definitely something that we can go and chase down, but in saying that, different mentality, batting first, bowling first. We are playing on a slightly different pitch here today as well, playing on a bit of a green top. There is a potential for rain in the air as well, so we could see another shortened game, as I said, very potentially. And we do have 1 ball left to go here in this first over for us. It's been pretty good to start things off, to be fair. Just the 4, which was a bit risky coming off that first ball of the over, that cut shot. But apart from that, it has gone through, would you believe, and we have done exactly what we wanted to do. We have broken the partnership. That is 2 down now. So we actually had broken the partnership. We had got through, but that one there, he just played all around it, to be fair, and it's gone and knocked off peg out of the ground very, very early on it. I don't know if we took the pace off that a little bit or what the story was, but it doesn't matter. We've got a wicket in our first over, 1 for 4, and we have done exactly what we wanted to do, which was break the partnership. What big flashing drive that. Jeez, have me some of that. Yates is on fire. He's 47 off just 35. And here's a big reason that they are going at over 6 runs and over. Already 112 on the board. Just the 2 wickets down. We need to get rid of Yates. And just, I guess, what was I saying? Rest? Guess that we need to go and try and dot up these guys as much as possible. So, fingers crossed we can go and get that done. Find the edge, beat the edge, knock out the stumps. That one there's worked away, and it's going to be another 4. So this expensive over so far, 11 coming off it. Big 6 from Yates, which I actually forgot to put in. The camera seemed to freeze a little bit as well, and now Rutherford is joining the party as well with, I think, his first boundary as well. But what a start these guys are getting off to, and I think that there is going to be 4 more. So back-to-back 4s. They pick up 15 off the over, absolutely cruising here, and 300 plus is looking more and more likely with every ball and every boundary that is being hit. Alright, so we come back in now, and McGregor has done an absolute brilliant job. We got rid of Yates just after we went and had a spell. Clark has chipped in with 1 as well. So McGregor now 4 for 53, so he has been a little bit expensive. We're 1 for 26 off our 4 so far, so we really do need to go and try and pull it back. We do have potential opportunity here to bowl out as well at this stage if we did bowl our 6 overs straight. I'm hoping that that probably isn't going to happen. Doesn't happen very rarely at the back end of innings, it must be said. But but you never know. Stranger things have happened, and probably the more important thing, to be fair, is that not only have those wickets been helpful to us, and that one, there's one as well. That one finally has done just a little bit. Cook first ball, looking to go and try and take us on. Tom to Tom, and Tom Cliff has, well, TC to TC actually, and Tom Cliff has come out on top there. This bloke here, this is the number 9, right? He's got a high score of 190, was that 198 not out? The guy's averaging 70 odd, so we haven't really, I guess, gained any kind of foothold on this, because you don't really expect that from your number 9, to be fair. And I actually can't remember what I was saying. Oh, the wickets. So the wickets were helpful. They did obviously break the partnerships, but what they did is they slowed down the run rate as well. Slowed it down big time. So now all of a sudden it is looking as though it's possibly going to be only around that 260 that we are going to be chasing down. Oh, I've gone to the wrong end. I should have gone to the non-strikers end. Should have gone to our end, and we could have possibly seen a run out there. But still, to be fair, pretty good over. Just a 2 coming off it. We do get that wicket as well. So once again, breaking the partnership. Getting out a fellow TC is always a big plus too. We've still got 5 overs left to go. So still plenty left in this game. Oh, nice shot that. Pushed away through the covers. Johnson's playing a fairly good knock here as well. Just trying to resurrect this innings. He's now 26 off 41. And we are very expensive today. We're going at almost 6 runs per over, or possibly over 6 runs per over, which is very unusual for us. Normally we are very economical and can pull it back quite comfortably. But I guess the one good thing that when we do come into bat, because I'm guessing we're probably going to be required today, is that one there has gone up. He's accepted the challenge. I've packed that offside field, and said essentially if you want a boundary, you're either going to have to go through it or go over the top of it. He has done both of that in this over. But as I was saying, that the stamina is still quite there for us, which is very promising, and that's a good piece of fielding to finish off the over. 4 left to go, 8 coming from it, and we still want some wickets here. The 5-wicket bag, you know, it is still on. Oh, you beauty! He tried to just work that away to the leg side. I think it's done just a little tiny bit off the pitch. And old mate with that high score of 198 hasn't shown it here today. He's about 4 off 11 and just misinterpreted the line just a touch. I think it did a little bit, to be fair, off the pitch going away, because we are trying to bowl that in swing, and it has just clipped that off stump. So that's a beauty. That's our 3rd, and it couldn't have come, to be fair, at a better time. Brought in another guy. Even this, Gareth Douglas, the number 10, averaging 40. I mean, his strike rate is terrible. His strike rate is definitely for a 3-day contest, because he does only have a strike rate of 36. But still, a high score of 70 odd for a number 10 in club cricket is pretty good. Normally, you know, your number, well, probably your 10 and your 11 are definitely not in your side, especially at Premier level with the bat. If they played down a grade, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. But we do get a wicket maiden. As I said, we still are on, to be fair, for the 5-wicket bag. We've got 3 overs left to go, 2 wickets left in the bag for this batting team. And shots like that are not going to help. Johnson is on fire. He is helping this counter-attack, this counter-push of the Stratham side. We are 3 for 40. As I said, we have been very expensive here today, which is a touch unusual for us. Mainly due to the fact, I think, Yates to start things off, and now Johnson now, as he has gone for back-to-back 4s. Oh, but like most bowlers, boys, we get the last laugh. He was just looking to try and tee off. He had hit, obviously, consecutive 4s off the first 2 balls, then a couple of dot balls, and then he has just absolutely played around one. Once again, off peggers, out of the ground. See you later, son. Off to the pavilion. We've got 4 for. As I said, that 5 for is still on. The potential for it is still there. Still 2 overs left to go. 4 for 44, so it's not the most economical spell going around. And that one there almost gave us our 5th. Gomes with a very aerial cut shot that actually went to mid-off. 2 overs left to go. Can we do it, boys? Oh, that was a little bit uppish from the number 11. He's going to get it through, though, for another 4. So runs, as I said, have come thick and fast here today. We are 4 for 48, going at, I think, possibly just under 6 runs per over. which, you know, on this pitch we have done pretty good, and possibly it's the green top. Possibly I do not like batting on the green, bowling on the green top. Sorry, because it has, to be fair, done us no favours whatsoever. There's another 4. So Gomes has come out and he is looking to play his shots. He is looking to get aggressive, start getting into it and get into our bowling. So I'm hoping, just like with Johnson, that we will have the last laugh, and we will hopefully try and pick him up. We do get a little bit of relief as we do now have Douglas on strike. And that's probably not the best thing to do, put him on strike after he has absolutely launched that one for a 109 metre 6. You have got to be kidding me. 15 off the over already, 1 ball left to go. I mean, even if we get the last laugh here, you'd have to say, is it really worth it? Douglas is 22 off 11 now, and there is just the 3 overs left in the game. We have, I think, potentially, I was going to say, we don't even get to bowl out. The captain is not happy with how things have gone, obviously in that last over going for 15, and that does complete our spell. So Douglas finishes 36 off 22, gets him up to a very respectable total of 9 for 273. Could have been a lot more, so credit to the West Hobart bowlers for really pulling it back in this situation. We get 4, McGregor gets 4, but 4 for 59 off 9, an economy rate of 6.56. That is our most expensive spell to date so far. I'm hoping if people can do that to me off my bowling, what can I do off other people's bowling? Let's go and get into the batting portion. Alright, so I think the guys have actually put on, to be fair, a fairly good start to the innings. We've got the left arm fast medium, the captain actually with the cornrows coming in, and we do only need 55 off 61, so this is pretty promising heading into those last. Oh my god, my monitor's gone off. Everything's just started to go to crap. And I was going to say it would have gone to even more crap, to be fair, if we had gloved that one off the first ball. It was a short one. Just could not get underneath it at all. But 55 needed off the last 10 overs. So this game is definitely still in the balance. Especially if they do have a lot of spin left to come. Johnson hit me around. I'm going to look to do the same to him. And we will just pick up a single to get ourselves off strike. Oh, good shot that. I thought it wasn't even going to get past the man in the inner ring. It has beaten both him and the man in the outfield. We pick up our first 4, and we're going to need a few more of those to get this West Hobart side home today. Alright, we're now TC to TC. We got him out in the first innings. He'll be looking to repeat the dosage here. 26, I believe, needed off of maybe 20. No, it's got to be less than 26. I don't even know. My maths has just failed me today. It's still early in the morning. 25 off 35. There we go. Oh, there we go. Worked away. Thank you very much. 4 more. I don't want to be too greedy here because our batting partner is only 8 runs away from a ton. So I wouldn't want to really take that off him. We do only require 11. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the unselfish thing here and block this out. Give him the strike. Hope that he can get those 8 runs and pick himself up with 100. So we've got 1 ball left to try and survive. I mean, how much of an unselfless act do you want to do? Oh, that one there, I was going to say that would probably, to be fair, that's probably going to be wides. No, it's a good ball. It would have been buys. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game. I do not think I've seen buys. And he does just need the 3 runs. So there's 3 left in this over. I can probably, to be fair, just nudge this one down the ground or away off the, just like that. We'll take the 1. I think it means he needs 3. I'm trying to think how many we need. 5. Come on, son. You can do it. I have faith. We've won by 6 wickets. We haven't batted again, which means our batting partner has managed to go and score himself the 100. He gets 103 not out. We do grab ourselves the man of the match, though, which is a bit surprising, to be fair. I would have given it to the bloke that did score 100. I mean, we took 4 for 59. We're the most expensive bowler. McGregor probably did a better job than us, to be fair. And we did only score 13 off 14, but we were, as I said, very unselfish towards the end and allowed... I don't even know. I'm not even going to try. My My numbers just are not working this morning. Absolutely knackered. But a win for West Hobart keeps us in the championship race. It's going to be very important in episode 10, our final 50 over game, which will be coming your guys' way on Tuesday. So make sure you get hyped for that and make sure you do not miss it. If you have enjoyed this video, remember, give it a thumbs up. If you are new, please do subscribe. And until next time, ka kite anoa. See you soon.